Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. Vice is impatiently waiting for me to continue, and we are going to go ahead and return to our ship. Come on, loading time. Okay. Alright. Menace's just desert land just beyond that reef. Gnomes just can't pass through the reef, so you have to fly alongside it and go straight through a while. You see the southern Denel Strait, a valley-like area in between two islands. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy to get there, luckily. Okay, but before we do that, we want to turn around and head right back towards Sailor's Island. Because there's a small little island over here that we can see, and we want to go near that. And notice our compass is spinning, which means we have found the guide stones. And I like these guide stones because they are actually useful. They tell you, hey, the Imperial City of Valoo is north, east is Nasser, west Sailor's Island. Caution, too much loqua. Anyway, there's some fish here. You can grab some of them. Not worth anything, but whatever. And now we need to head back to the reef. But first, we're going to have a random battle. And this should be something new. Yeah. So we're already familiar with the grouters, but there's these little insects as well. So before we do anything, let's hit the grout. Actually, we'll have Vice just attack the grouter, and we'll have Ica alpha storm some people. Drachma, we can put to good use and have him attack the grouter, and as you'll see, he does a lot of damage. And Ica's alpha storm is always good. Yeah. Even though they got the first strike, that just means that we're too tough. Oh yeah. Drachma's punch which is a Cutlass Fury.
That was easy.
We kicked some face. Also, we still have the weapons for our guys have changed as well. And Vice now is rank 2 on that, which means that we need to just change him to green. I'm actually gonna let's look at this. So we have Drachma here, and I don't consider Drachma to be that good for magic stuff. So what we'll do is we'll switch his hook hand. Oops, we don't want that. I'm gonna switch his hook hand to purple. That way, Ica and Vice will be also learning purple stuff, and as well as continuing on the green path, which is really what I want. We can't fly through the reef, so we have to basically hug this island here. And we can avoid these boulders pretty easily. Yeah, later in the game you get the ability to go through those reefs, but not for now. Anyway, like I was saying, later in the game we get the ability to go through those reefs, but not now. Uh-oh, and here's a scene. Oh, great. Black Pirate Baltor's ship, the Blackbeard. That guy didn't look very friendly. So, 2 ships. Yeah, it is a pretty old-looking ship. He does sure look like a typical pirate. Everything on board that isn't nailed down. Okay, well, that's not good. Yep. I have no idea why you know it's Baltor, but it is. Vastly outnumbered. Don't let them board us. We'll fight it out from a distance. Ready the cannons. See them attack, I want you to go into evasive maneuvers, then when they're in their sights, blast them. That seems pretty easy. And now for probably my favorite thing in Skies of Arcadia. The ship battles. My favorite ship battles in a video game. Assassin's Creed 4 is probably the closest that ever came to these. Okay, now I shall teach you to tremble in fear before the power of the Black Pirates. Okay, so Drachma's going to give us a little tutorial, because this is quite different from a normal battle. 3x3 grid will appear. This is your input command screen. Think of it as a time gauge of sorts. Each turn is divided into 3 parts. For each part of each turn, you, Ica, or I can input one command. So, essentially what we have here are we have magic that we can use, but we can only right now use buffs or other things like that. We can't use anything that is, shall we say, attack. We can't use a pyre yet. We can eventually get the ability to do that, but we don't have it yet. Vice can use Increm this turn, and everything is tied to the magic character statistics. So we have cannons here, main cannons and standard cannons. Standard cannons are a little bit more powerful than the main cannon. And because Drachma's attack power is so much higher than everybody else's, we basically want to just use him to attack. I used to have Vice using Imkrem there, and the reason is just so he'll be ready for the next turn. Meanwhile, we want to have Ica and Drachma both focused so that we can charge up our spirit points. As you can see, everything you do in this ship costs spirit points. We can handle a little bit of abuse, but it can get pretty dangerous. But yeah, now that we have 10, we're going to use 4. We should have about 12 next turn. And we luckily were able to dodge his black cannon there for some reason. I guess he's just a bad pilot. But Increm is really good in ship battles because it increases both the ship's defense and offense a lot. Like you'll see, well, actually it wasn't that much in the defensive end, but it will save your life. Like it makes a bigger deal later. Okay, yeah, every time you see a column with a C, you'll have a tactical advantage over your opponent. Concentrate all of your firepower into that round. And he's going to unleash a powerful attack. So there's green, yellow, and red, and yeah. And then there's C marks. So we want to have Vice guard here, Ica focus here, and Drachma, because he has the highest attack, use the standard cannon here. Luckily he missed us with that. This is just the first ship battle, so it isn't that challenging. Some of them get really difficult, but this is not one. Okay, so it hit us for a little over 1,000. We'll see how much the standard cannon will do to him. About 4,000, so our cannons are just way better than his. That's our big advantage. And here we're guarding because he's going to use a more powerful attack, or so the game would lead us to believe. Yeah, it was, I guess, a little bit more powerful, otherwise it would have done more damage than that, but... Okay, so they're trying to get behind us. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty obvious. Okay, so basically anytime you can, you want to try to get behind a ship. Try to get behind him instead is what we want to do. And you can see, the next round is determined on what we do here. So we want to choose that. This is pretty obvious. The choices get much more difficult. Yep, so we got a wide open shot at him, and we just want to pound away. We're just 100% all out, whatever. We don't have Increm anymore. It doesn't last for very long, but it's worth it to just attack at this point. And it shouldn't do about 4,000, but we can maybe finish him off this turn. Yeah, we should definitely finish him off this turn. That was a main cannon. Drachma's in charge of the standard cannon next round. And then we have Ica with one more shot. Alright. We took down Baltor. And we got a lot of experience and a pretty good amount of gold for that. Everybody leveled up. Everybody's level 8, level 13 even. Alright. We got a Captain Stripe and a Bomb. And a Captain Stripe is basically like a ship level up. It only levels up after certain battles. You can't get Captain Stripes from random ship battles. Only after bosses. Okay. We beat you, Baltor. Get out of here. I will hunt you down and have my revenge. This I swear on the code of the Black Pirates, you will rue the day you ever cross paths with me. And somebody put out that fire. Yeah. We are the best. Oh. Don't take your hand off the wheel, fool. Okay, Aika. You're so funny. Har har har. Baltor the Scary. We're almost there. Indeed. Okay, so now we just need to get all the way back to Nasser. Yep, we shoot something called a Captain Stripe. You'll receive one for every major battle that you win. Sort of like a trip. I did not realize that he was going to explain this, because I just did this. If you use a Captain Stripe, it'll make your ship stronger. So, yep, so we definitely want to do that. Thanks for reminding me, because I usually forget to do this. And it's really a problem. But yeah, you'll see that we just gained an extra 1,000 HP and also all sorts of other stuff. But we don't want to be in any more ship battles for a while, because the little Jack is pretty hurt. Would not be to our advantage to do that. Okay, so here we are at Nasser. How you doing? Guards of Southern Denel Strait. We'll escort you from this point. Thank you. So are you gonna, give us the passport? We kind of need it. Come on, man. You can't just ditch us. We saved your butt. We literally just defeated this pirate. Okay. Alright, good. Man, I was like, about to be like, what are you doing? It's huge. Nice. Alright. May the red moon watch over you and light your path. Yes. I look forward to seeing you again, my friend. A nice guy. Honorable man. Off to Valua. Let's not waste any more time. Little Jack. Little Jack is kind of cool. I mean, it's clearly an old ship, but it's got heart. I like its design. It's got like fish fins. It's cool. We got a Valuan passport. Okay, so now we can actually get to Valua. But before we do that, we want to go all the way back to Pirate's Isle, and then we want to go back to Sailor's Isle. And so I'm going to go ahead and go to Pirate's Isle off screen. There's one thing we can do there that I think is worth doing right now. It'll make us a little bit stronger before we actually get to Valua. So I'll see you guys next time, and I'll pick up at Pirate's Isle. See you then.